Big Mek, you have a delivery from jolly old England.
England? Well, you should figure it out. Welcome back to the Red Ones Go Fasta. I'm old Big Mek. These are two of me grots, and today we did indeed get a box from jolly old England. And this should be exciting, so let's go over to the workbench and get into it. Alright, so what we have here is a box from My Manufactory / Only Games, who has just launched a brand new subscription delivery service called Crates. And what it is every month you get a different themed 3D printed mini. These are for January of 2024, and it's from Mr. Modulark, and they're Orks, which is why they wanted old Big Mek to look at it. So I've not seen these before. I've only opened up this far, and that's it. So we get to look at these together in real time, see my real reactions, and figure out just how cool these things are. So flip the camera around. Let's get into it. So first of all, I want to address global shipping times. Obviously, the holidays are way harder on shipping than any other time. However, this was mailed after the holidays, and it got here in just a few days. So no problems there as far as getting it across the pond, because I am obviously not in jolly old England. So you open it up, and this is what you get to. And again, this is as far as I had gotten, just to make sure it had arrived okay before filming. So here's what you got. It is the Only Games crate. This is their new service, and this is the box that it comes in here. Pretty neat looking. All right, so let's open this up and see what we've got. All right, so we've got some nice packaging in there. Make sure everything makes it okay. This is a pretty nice box. I like the glossy printing on it. Pretty neat looking. We'll throw that over there. Looks like they survived the trip across the pond just fine, at least on first glance. We'll get them out of the bag here and see what we got. So, first things first, we've got a lovely base. Wow, that is really good. Look at that. We've got these 3D printed ferns and some stones on this base that come over the edge. The detail on this is so crisp. I think is this a 40 millimeter? Yeah, so 40 millimeter. So you can totally use that, or sorry, 32 millimeter. You could totally use that for your Orks. Man, some commandos would look super tight on that. All right, that was cool. I wonder if we get a whole set of them or what the deal is here. Okay, so here's a body. Okay, so this is really cool. This is actually something we've been talking about on the channel lately. These newer style Orks, like the Beastnagas and the Monopose Boys and stuff, have done away with the old school Ork building system, which is this. Your legs and your torso are separate pieces, and the legs had this kind of ball socket joint in them, and then your torsos had the ball part. And so that meant all the bodies for regular boys could go on the legs and the bikers, etc., etc. And so this is the Mr. Modulark piece here, and this is original GW plastic, and you can see it does go right in. Obviously, this one's knob size. You're going to want to put it on knob legs, but it's cool that they kept the same attachment style. So that is pretty well done. Very few print lines in there. Not bad at all. Just a little bit of cleanup. All right, that looks nice. Let's see the rest of them. All right, so we've got us a custom Shuda here. Very Orkish. Love the triple barrel. Very well done. And this is the backpack here. You got the stick bomba on it. Oh, I like the rope. Look at the rope. That is so clean. The straps, too, look at the buckles on the top. Once again, comparing to original GW, here's original GW plastic. Look at the big square buckle they've got there for the one strap versus the buckles there. All right, that is super sharp. All right, looks like we've got us a Scorcha. Don't know if that is the end of the print or if there's another piece in there that I'll have to glue together. But what is printed is very nice. Alright, we got us another backpack. This one's got much larger rounds on it. Got the combat knife there in the top. Here's our set of knob legs. Quite beefy. Let's see how well our body goes in there just fine. I think size-wise, I think they're as beefy as the new knobs. I take that back. This guy is positively gigantic. He is war boss size. This is a beast boss, and you can see this knob is going to be even a head taller than that. So, yeah, this guy is a beef. In fact, here's the beast boss on Squigosaur body. It's about the same size as that. So, yeah, this is more war boss size. I wonder if he's supposed to be a war boss. And then we've got a head. Love the beret on it. Another set of legs, another backpack. Yeah, I really like the design work on this. Very commando, very orcish. Some of these details, so check this out. Look at the boot here, right? It's an untied boot and the tongue is like open at the top there. Same thing with this side. Obviously there are little stringy things there that we'll have to take care of and clean up, but like really not a big deal at all. That is cool. Super crisp. Alright, so far we got 2 legs, a torso, 3 backpacks we're up to, a head, 1 base, 2 blasters. Another pair of legs. I don't believe these are the same. Nope, they are not. Like this one's got the knee pad on the left knee, this one's got the knee pad on the right knee. This one's got thigh pouches, that one doesn't. Different belts. Yeah, completely different. Alright, I like that. That's good. Because it should be different. There's this base again. Man, these bases. These bases might be my favorite part, to be honest with you. Alright, another torso with arms on it. 3rd blaster. Just trying to get down there. I think we get 3 orcs with this one. I think. Oh, no, but there's another blaster. Maybe it's 4. I like that one. Another base. These bases are fantastic. I hate to say this because my orcs are desert based and my Eldar are jungle. I might have to steal these bases for my Eldar. I know that's not very orcish of me. Oh, that is quite the interesting blaster there. What in the world? Obviously there's going to be another piece for that. I'll have to find that piece. Oh, I like the dog tags. That is sharp. Alright. Down to the little pieces there. So that must be our rocket launcher. That's what this is. Is a rocket launcher. That's rad. I like that. I dig it. We've got a hand. A bolt gun. There's a head. I like the opening between the teeth and the ends of the bandana. Very, very, very well done. So a rocket from a rocket launcher. I wonder if that's for this. I think that might be for that. I don't know. I presume it's for that. Alright, the hand is molded a little weird. Clearly it's supposed to be doing something, but that thumb is a little long and spindly for me. Oh, the gas mask head is righteous. Shoulder pad with some bullets. Boy, they really give you a lot of extras. Oh, that's a cool head. I like that gas mask. Stick bomb. Oh, spare rocket with the strap on it. That's rad. More shoulder pad. More shoulder pad. A leaf. That must have been off the base. A couple of grenades. A sight. That didn't print so well, if I'm honest. Might be able to clean it up though. And another hand. Got everything? Yeah, one more little handful here, and that is it. Another funky hand. Another head. Another head. Shoulder pad and hand. So yeah, that is what we get. Alright, so first impressions. Okay, not my first foray into 3D printing. I showed off a couple of my models before that I've had printed by other services, and then I've printed on PLA, but I've never printed on resin. I do have some good friends that I game with that do. These bases, these are nuts. These are so good. The models themselves, very well detailed, very crisp. I love some of the styling decisions on them. I love the modularity, that they're not just one-piece figures, that you can actually mix and match your torsos and legs and backpacks and weapons. I love that they give you multiple different weapons and heads and accessories so you really can look different. So you know, these orcs are really cool. You can get a couple of these sets, honestly, and make a team that looks really cool. Size-wise, they're a little large. They are war boss size. In Warhammer, basically smaller is better, so being bigger isn't that big of a deal, but it is a tactical disadvantage for you. And depending on how you like your minis to look on the tabletop, be a little odd that you've got a commando team that is larger than your war boss. That being said, I think for kill teams specifically, if you were going to get a couple sets of these and make your kill team, I think that would be righteous. In fact, I might actually do that. Only other real disappointment, just the stylizing with the hands is just a little awkward and not very orcish with the long spindly fingers. And then we did have the one failed print there with the Scorcha. I looked through the whole box. I made sure I triple checked. There was not another part to this, so that one really was just stopped there, which is disappointing because this is actually a really, really cool looking Scorcha. Now, as for the subscription service itself, again, it's through Only Games, and it's called Crates. What it is a monthly miniature subscription service. So instead of getting STL files, and then you have to figure out how to do all this, they print it for you. And so every month there are 3 models. That is the size of the service. So that is really cool. And then you get 2 different ones to choose from every month. You can go science fiction or fantasy. I'm assuming if you like both and you want to sign up for both, you could just get 2 subscriptions. But yeah, they've given us a special link down in the description below. So if you're interested in doing this, you should totally click on that. The subscription for Crates also gives you a 20% discount code for all the paints and brushes on Only Games, and discount to both of the creators featured that month. So even though these ones are Mr. Modulark, next month will be someone different, and next month will be someone different, etc., etc. So like, for example, I really liked this. I could totally see doing a kill team for it. I need 7 more of them to do a kill team. I can now go and get 20% off the other 7 guys that I want to order from through Only Games that Mr. Modulark makes using that code. So it's really cool that you get the 3 models every month, physical, and you can look at them and decide like, oh yeah, hey, this is like really something that I want to get more of, and then you've got that extra discount for us. That's pretty cool. And as far as shipping times go, the the postage on the box says the 4th. I received them on the 8th. And again, I'm West Coast United States, so I'm about as far away from England and my mini factory / only games as you can get. So really no complaints there as far as shipping goes. So if this is something that you're interested in, I definitely think no matter where you are, it's probably worthwhile, and you'll probably get it, in a pretty decent time. And again, packed very well. There was no breakage on anything except for the one leaf on the base. But man, given how delicate those bases are, yeah, like honestly, I've had much more damage from Games Workshop, like no complaints whatsoever with the packaging, the shipping, anything like that. So yeah, if this is something that interests you, I totally think you should sign up down in the description below. The little link there, they'll give old Big Mek a little kickback, but it's the first time I've ever done anything with Only Games or my mini factory. So I am coming to this totally blind, never used them before, never looked at their stuff before. I've never had Mr. Modular before. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. 2 thumbs up. That's going to do it for this video. If you're interested in seeing what those orcs look like all built and painted, that's probably something that we'll continue to do on this channel at a later date. So feel free to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on that. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Until next time, Wag on!